Hey guys, so this is Thursday's math work. If my screen will ever pull up, there it goes. All right, so Thursday's math work, you have a multiplication sheet. Then you have an area model division sheet. Sorry. And then you have a drill sheet, and that's it. So it's a pretty easy day. So the very first thing you're going to do is you're going to be multiplying 4-digit by 2-digit numbers. And with this, the most important thing we need to remember is to keep everything lined up. Keep everything lined up. That means place value. Okay, make sure your ones are in your ones place, your tens, and so forth. So, just like every multiplication problem we've done, the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to start in the ones place. So, simply this 3 times 7 is 21. So, I'm going to put my 1 underneath this problem because that's what I'm working on. I'm going to kick the 2 up above the 3. Because remember, this is like having 2 rods and 1 unit. Okay, we can only have units here, so we kick those rods up here. Now, I'm going to go 3 times 3, which is 9. Add 2, 10, 11. So I'm going to mark this one out, put a 1 down here, kick up another one right there. Now, 3 times 9 is 27, plus 1 is 28. Kick up my 2. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 2 is 5. All right, now I have multiplied and I've worked out the ones place in the 43. Now I want to go to the 4. So what I have to do, very first thing, is put that 0 right here because I'm technically moving over to the tens place. All right. So I'm going to say what is 4 times 7? 4 times 7 is 28. So just like here, I'm going to put the 8 down here, kick up the 2. What is 4 times 3? 4 times 3 is 12, plus 2 is 14. 4 times 9 is 36, plus 1 is 37. And then 4 times 1 is 4, plus 3 is 7. Now we just simply add 1, 9, 8 plus 4 is 12. Carry my 1. 5 plus 7 is 12, plus 1 is 13. And 3. All right. Okay. 1,507 times 90. The easiest thing to do right here. We're multiplying times 0. 0 times 7 is 0. 0 times 0 is 0. 0 times 5 is 0. 0 times 1 is 0. Pretty simple, huh? Now we're going to move over to the 9. And because we're going to put a 0 down here because we're moving to the tens place. 9 times 7 is 63. 6 here, the 3 there, kick up the 6. 9 times 0 is 0. But we still have the 6 up here. 0 plus 6 is 6. 9 times 5 is 45. 9 times 1 is 9, plus 4 is 13. There we go. Okay, one more. Okay, so 1761 times 68. So I have 8 times 1 is 8. 8 times 6 is 48. Carry my 4. 8 times 7 is 56, plus 4 is 60. 8 times 1 is 8, plus 6 is 14. Now, I'm going to put my 0 down here because I'm moving over to the tens place. 6 times 1 is 6. 6 times 6 is 36. 6 times 7 is 42, plus 3 is 45. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 4 is 10. Now we add. 8 and 0 is 8. 8 plus 6 is 14. 6 plus 1 is 7. 4 and 5 is 9. 1, 1. All right, so you have 12 to do. You'll be fine. Make sure you keep everything lined up. Okay? Keep everything lined up. Remember, if you want to divide them, you can just simply put the line, like connect it with that, and you should be fine. All right, the division. Miss Coggin did an example for you, and I will talk you through it. Okay, so the example was 3,328 divided by 4. Now, you put the whole number here, 3,328, and you ask yourself, how many times will 4 go into 3,328? So what I look at is I basically look right here. I look at the first 2 digits. How many times will 4 go into 33 without going over? And it's 8 times, because 8 times 4 is 32. But we're in the hundreds place, so it has to be 800. So 800 times 4 is 3,200. So I put the 3,200 here, and I subtract. And I get 128, and that goes over here. So now I'm going to ask myself, how many times will 4 go into 12 without going over? 3 times. And since this is the tens place, it's not just 3, it's 30. So 30 times 4 is 120. If I subtract 120 from 128, I get 8. Now, how many times will 4 go into 8? 2 times. And that's it. So I'll do one with you, okay? So let's look at it. So the very first thing is, I'm not going to look at this as 2,512. I'm going to look at it as 25, okay? So how many times will 8 go into 25 without going over? Well, we have 8, 16, 24, 32. Okay, 32 is too big, so that means 8, 16, 24. So 3 times. The problem is, it's not just 3. It's 300, because this is the hundredths place. So this is like the hundredths place. This is the tens. And this is the ones. Okay, you got to remember that. So you just can't put 3, you got to put 300. So 300 times 8 is 2,400. So now we subtract 2,400 from 2,512. And you get 112. Now, I'm going to kick this over here. All right. Now I'm going to say, how many times will 8 go into 11? Well, only 1 time. Okay. And remember, this is the tens place. Okay. So it's not just 1, it's 10. And 10 times 8 is 80. And if I take 80 from 112, I get 32. Now, kick the 32 over here. And 8 will go into 32 4 times. So, my answer is... I'm sorry. So, my answer is 314. Apparently, Google thought it would be funny to work the problem with me. Okay. I'm turning off Google. 1 second. All right. Anyway, so you have 4 more problems to do. You'll be fine. Just talk your way through it. Then you have a drill sheet. And that is it for today as Thursday. So if you need any help, you can email me or your parents can dojo and we'll see what we can do. I will talk to y'all later. Have a good afternoon.